guys, my name is Shaaanelle with the 3 A's here on YouTube, 1A in real life, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I did this extendo pony, okay? Everybody wearing a little extendo pony. We all got our little Rapunzel going on, okay? So, in this video, I kind of gave you guys a tutorial for how to do this. I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit challenging for me, but we pushed through, we made it through, and we got this cute extendo ponytail, okay? I'm not too mad at it. I'm a little bit mad. I'm a little bit mad because it ain't come out all the way how I wanted it to, especially at the top, but I'm not extremely mad at the ponytail. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Make sure that you support the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys at the end, okay? I look crazy, but y'all needed to see this because y'all needed to see this part of it. So, my hair has been moisturized and sealed already, and it is just stretched. So I didn't do anything like any blow drying or anything like that. I was going to blow dry my hair, so I put it into 4 Bantu knots, and I ended up not blowing drying my hair at all. So what I did was I took it out the Bantu knots and I ended up putting it in this little low bun thingy, low braid bun. What happened here? How did this happen? I ended up putting it into this low little braid bun thingy so that I could put a wig on for a different video. But yeah, so my hair is just stretched out without any heat, and I'm gonna work on it like this. Like I said, it's already moisturized and sealed and everything, so we're good to go. Do I want to do a part? Do I want to do a part with mine? Or do I want to just... Hold on. First, I'm going to go... Dang, do I want to do a part? Or is that going to be too hard? Because I think a part would be really cute. At the front, just like a small little part right there. Or should I just... I'm going to do a part with mine. Okay. So, I have my rat tail comb, and I'm just doing a part. Whew, I'm out of breath. It's going to be a short part. So, it's not going to be super deep, like going all the way back or anything like that. It's just going to be a short part in the front. But I think that's really going to make this a little bit cuter. At least on like my head shape and style. So, alright, so this is the position that I want it in. I'm taking a really thick scrunchie because I realized that using the thin ones don't work for me anymore. They get tangled up in my hair and it's just really hard. These are the Goody Ouchless Bold Hold for heavy and thick hair. So it's obviously not that my hair is super long, but my hair is very thick, and I just find it way more easier to work if I'm using that. So what I'm gonna do, because I do want my hair to shine even though it's already moisturized and sealed, is first I'm gonna take my TGIN Buttercream Moisturizer, and I'm gonna take a little bit of this because the foundation to a good slick ponytail is moisture. So I'm taking this and I'm just gonna rub it all over my hair, all over the outside of my hair, before I go in with any gel product and slicking product and stuff like that, because we really want it to be moisturized, okay? You don't want to do this on dry hair. You don't want to do anything on dry hair. Your hair should always be moisturized. And that's really, like I said, the foundation of getting a sleek slick bun is moisturized hair. So I've got the moisturizer on. Now I'm going to put on some of this Cocoa Butter and Biotin Length Retention Shine Glaze Serum. And I'm going to be adding this for shine because I want my ponytail to be shiny. I don't want it to look all dull and nasty and crusty. So I'm adding this. And we're gonna add it to the ends too, but we're gonna get there when we start like getting ready to braid the hair. For right now, we just slick in the ponytail part, which ain't as easy as you think. Especially, y'all, my hair is thick. Like, y'all don't be believing me, but this crap is super thick. All right, so for my gel, I'm gonna be using my Urban Hydration Honey Laden Slay Pro Gel. No flaking, no tackiness, none of that, okay? None of that with this gel. And it's a little bit thicker than Eco Style, and it really just lays my hair down. Like, I don't know what else to tell y'all, but this gel changed my life. And if I'm not mistaken, this gel is black owned as well. So if you want to use a black owned gel, go ahead with your Urban Hydration. I hope I'm not mistaken, but I'm pretty sure this is a black owned hair care line. I looked it up and that's what I saw on Google. So black owned is black owned, honey. Okay, so next up is my Edge Booster. This is the Style Factor Edge Booster Extra Strength and Moisture Rich Pomade for thick and coarse hair. This stuff also lays my hair down to the gods, okay? So this is like an edge control though. This is not the gel. I do want to try out the gel, so I gotta buy me some. But this is just the edge control. And what I'm gonna do, or the pomade, the edge pomade, I'm just taking it, I smeared it in my hands, and I'm only taking like a little bit. I'm not taking too much. But I'm taking some of it, rubbing it in my hands, and then rubbing it on top. And then I'm gonna put some on the front so I can lay my baby hairs early. And then I'm also gonna put some around my part just to make sure that my part stays kind of separated, because it's doing something crazy right there. And I'm taking my Edge toothbrush and I'm just gonna fix my edges up a little bit. All right, now to slick and sleek and smooth this ponytail into shape, I'm going to start with my Denman paddle brush, and this just has the little Denman little plastic pieces on it. So I'm going to start with this to do a little smoothing and get some sleekness going on. Okay, then I'm going to take my smoother brush, which is my boar bristle brush from Sally Beauty. And it's just a soft boar bristle brush. This helps to kind of sleek everything down and tame those flyaways. But you got to work with this a lot. And I'm just using this ponytail holder scrunchie, and I'm wrapping this around. I think I'm only gonna wrap it around three times. I'll do 4. So boom, there's that. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up so that my hair can kind of sit and lay down flat. But this is what it looks like so far. We got her kind of sleek. Slick down. Okay, let me grab my scarf. Okay, so let me show y'all the hair that I'm working with before we start. But what I have is I have some free tress braiding hair. This is pre-stretched and this is 18 inches, so it's not very long at all. But this is probably all that I'm really gonna need is, this is 1 full bundle and this is maybe like half a bundle, right? So okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk y'all through everything that I'm doing. This part is a voiceover because I just could not deal with doing this without a voiceover. I couldn't talk and do this at the same time. And plus the baby was making noises. So I have 3 parts in the back. As you can see, my hair is in 3 sections and I'm smoothing it as best as I can. I've grabbed
maybe a quarter of that bundle. And I'm adding it to two different sections so that I can start the braiding process. Okay, so one's on top and then one's in my right hand, and then I'm crossing my fingers over and I'm doing like 1.5 to 2 plaits here to start it off. The next thing that I'm gonna do is pick up another little quarter, I guess you could say, of the bundle, and I'm adding it in, feeding it in as I would normally feed in hair. I'm making sure to maintain my grip because otherwise the hair will slip out, and not only will it slip out, but my ends will be popping out of the braid. So you got to make sure to maintain your grip on this. It is going to test your arthritis. As you can see, I just added in the third feed in, but it's gonna test your arthritis. It's gonna test your gangster a little bit because it's a bigger braid that you're working with versus a small braid and just using your fingers. Here you're using your entire hand. So I'm feeding in my fourth piece of hair right now. Hopefully that's the right count. I ain't lose count. But if I'm not mistaken, this is my fourth piece of hair that I'm feeding in. Um and I'm just going ahead and just continuing to braid. As you can see, my grip is getting really tight right here because I want to make sure that I get my ends tucked in as best as I can. Now I'm swinging around at this point because I need to see what I'm doing. If you're able to keep going down the back, I would suggest that. That way you can make sure that your braid doesn't twist. Um, as you can see, mine's like twisted a little bit right here. That's what you want to avoid. So if you can, go ahead and try to braid down a little bit more, that way you can maintain the integrity of your braid, I guess you could say. But I'm just going down, doing some more braiding, and I'm gonna go ahead and feed in some more hair because it's getting a little thin. So I'm gonna feed in another piece, and all these pieces are about equal sizes. So this is the fifth piece, if I'm right. This is the fifth piece that I'm feeding in. The braid is still a little chunky, but it's getting down to a more narrow state. At this point, I'm gonna feed in one last piece of hair, the sixth piece of hair. Okay, so I used 1.5 bundles and I split it up into 6 equal pieces. So that's what you want to try to get to. But I'm feeding in this last piece of hair, the sixth piece of hair, and I'm just gonna braid all the way down to the end of the braid. Y'all can see I have a little bit of bunching. But overall, I really was impressed with how far I was able to go with this braid because it really did challenge me a little bit with the braid being so thick and trying to feed in hair. And then with my hair being thick on top of that, it was a challenge. But that was in real time, by the way, just so you guys know. I just skipped over maybe like 10 seconds to get to the end of my hair so that you guys could see. I had to scoot up so you guys could see the ends and me working my way down. But this is real time. So
Now this extra piece of hair that I saved, I'm using to just wrap around the base of my ponytail. So I'm just going to crisscross it around the base. I'm gonna take my scarf off and I'm gonna talk to y'all. So let me tell y'all, this was hands down the hardest thing I want to say that I've done to my hair. I don't know why, but doing that shit was hard. I initially wanted the base of my braid a little bit thicker, but I was unable to do that because it was just really hard for some reason for me to feed in the hair that thick, and my hair was kind of too short for me to try to do that. So mine ended up having to be a little bit thinner. It's not 100% perfect, but I do think that it looks pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with it. I did not cut my ends blunt. I just kind of left it tapered off like this. I prefer this over the bluntness. Okay, so I don't think I can see. There. It goes all the way down here, so you're gonna have to watch yourself when you go to the bathroom, but mine is pretty long. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and just support this channel and give me a thumbs up. Anyway, make sure that you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.